This is Dancing with the Stars.
Yes, it is. Welcome to Dancing with the Stars. I'm Tom Bergeron.
And I'm Erin Andrews. Tonight, we are pitting the men versus the women in an all-new competition. Boy bands versus girl groups.
But before we pit them, let's welcome our stars, and let's start with the girls.
Heather Morris. Romani Corday. Simone Biles. Nancy Kerrigan.
Rashad Jennings. Bonner Bolton. Nick Vial. David Ross. Great start to make sure our first ever boy bands versus girl groups night hits all the right notes. We've got the genuine article sitting in for Julianne at the judges table from one of the most successful boy bands of all time, Backstreet Boys, our season 21 runner-up, Nick Carter.
Yes! Well, Nick and the Backstreet Boys are headlining their new Las Vegas residency, Larger Than Life. And here, closer to home, Max is back in action for this big night. And our couples are facing 2 intense rounds of competition. After an individual round, the girls will face off against the boys in team dances.
In the leadoff spot tonight, the Olympic gymnast who not only secured second place on last week's leaderboard, she was also named one of Time Magazine's 100 most influential people.
Simone and Sasha trained to bring out her inner Beyonce with a samba to a Grammy-winning hit by Destiny's Child.
Last week, we did very well, got good scores, got our first 10s for this season.
I think gravity doesn't apply to you.
This week, pedal to the metal, because it is 2 dances. The team dance and our dance, which is the samba to Destiny's Child Survivor.
Is the samba sexy?
Oh, yeah. 3, Simone's gonna really have to use the power Beyonce brings to sell this dance. This is like, show that ass.
I want to be sexy. I guess I don't know my definition of sexy yet. Most kids our age are like going out and like learning where they fit in the world. And I feel like I've missed out on a lot of that.
It's just not sexy.
I've been on like 1 date.
Boom, bah. Did you think that was sexy?
No. We went to get frozen yogurt. Or sushi. I don't know which one was a date.
What you're lacking is natural intuition. Simone hasn't had that much life experience, so my job is to make sure that she has the right feeling for this dance. Pretend you've got a crush on a boy at school, and he's standing right in front of you.
Yeah, I've had those before.
With me?
Do you think Sasha's sexy?
Sexy is like stretching it.
You don't think I'm good looking?
Rashad.
Rashad is very, yeah. Don't put that up. He's gonna kill me when he sees this.
Show me sexy.
I know that I have the steps in the dance.
1.
I just need to really put the sass in it.
So Sexy's stretching it for him, you think? Huh?
I can't tell him there. He has a fiance.
That's true. That's true. Well, whether it's stretching it or not to call him sexy, nice start. Nice start. Let's see what our judges think. Len Goodman, what do you...
Well, you know, you did promenade runs and counter promenade runs, and you fixed a spin in there. That shows how much control that you have over your legs, feet, and body. I thought that was terrific. Lots of recognizable samba in there. Clever choreography going on in between. You could have lowered a little bit, and occasionally I thought your timing was a little bit suspect, but overall, what a great start to the show. Well done.
Oh, look at you. One thing is certain. Your future is set in gold. And they're really not a child anymore. You're a young woman glowing with confidence. You're beautiful and you're sassy, madam. Oh, yes. She was giving us, you know what? I'm here to stay. Amazing. As he said, great samba. But tonight, I think you got a bit carried away. The timing was not quite as perfect as it usually is. A tiny little thing. Be careful.
All right, Carrie Ann.
Well, I agree a bit about the timing, but what's more important is what came out of you in this dance that was so sexy in the way that it should be. The sexiness is about owning everything that you are, and you are so unique, and you're such a bright light. And in every movement, every promenade run, everything that you did, it was all there. You are such a powerful and you are a poignant performer. Well done.
Here you go. And Nick.
I have to second that. Honestly, I mean, this is how you start the show off, is with a performance just like that. And what I love is that Survivor, that song is a representation of who you are. You know, you are a powerful woman, and you showed us what it's all about in that routine.
I think you've influenced more than Time Magazine here. Simone and Sasha will find out what those comments mean in scores when we come back. And then Nick Carter's former partner, Sharna, rumbles with Fodder to a hit by Backstreet Boys. And Nick Vial and Peta take on a jive to a Beach Boys classic. We're coming right back live. Now you can go.
Welcome back. Before the break, we saw Simone and Sasha. I was going to say Sasha channels inner Beyonce, but I don't think that happened. How do you think your girl did? Because all week, what was that?
That was part of the routine.
Yeah, well, let's keep it there. All week you were on your girl about trying to be Beyonce. How do you think she did?
Absolutely nailed it. Nailed it. She did so good.
We talked about this in dress rehearsal. Whenever he used to tell you, or all week long tell you to get sexy, what would you do?
I would do a nervous laugh. It's like a giggle.
Do it again. I don't know how. I don't know either. We also saw in your package you discussing a little bit about Sasha being sexy. Not so much maybe in these gold tight jeans, but how about guys in
my jeans.
Well,
I brought them from home.
We know, but how about Rashad? Thoughts on Rashad again? Cue the laugh. Let's get your scores.
Carrie Ann Inabe.
9.
Nick Carter.
8.
Len Goodman.
9.
Bruno Tonioli.
9.
So a 35 out of 40 for Gold Jeans and Simone. Of course, this week you get 8 votes per phone line and per email address at abc.com and Facebook. And we will see these guys dance later for the girls group. Tom?
All right, Aaron. It's not usually the guest judge isn't the hardest scorer. Yeah, all right. You're mixing it up, Nick. Mixing it up. Next up, our champion bull rider. For this boy band-inspired routine, Bonner and Sharna trained to a rumba to a 3-time Grammy-nominated hit by, of all people, the Backstreet Boys.
You tend to kind of float in the middle, emotionally, energetically, and movement-wise. I just want to see a little more dynamic and better dancing.
I actually think Bonner danced the best that he has danced in this competition to date.
7, 8.
I hate that we're at the bottom of the leaderboard, and I'm trying to figure out what I can do to help us climb back up it. This week is intense because we're dancing to a Backstreet Boys song, and my former partner, Nick Carter, a Backstreet Boy, is actually judging this week.
Was that terrible?
It was okay.
I'm probably the weakest dancer on the show, to be dead honest. I don't have that locked in yet. This week there's a lot of pressure in the competition, but not too worried about it. If there's anything I've been learning, is to have fun and dive deep into character.
Hey, B, what's this?
What do you think?
I might have some better ideas.
I like the outfit I picked out, but Sharna had her own gear.
I like it.
Here we are, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Hot Boy official boy band style right now.
You are now an honorary Backstreet Boy.
Now if I can just dance like one.
Now I can see that we're falling apart from the way that it used to be. Yeah, no matter the distance, I want you to know that deep down inside of me, you are my fire, the one desire you are. Don't wanna
Bonner and Sharna. Very nice. You were moving so fast, earrings were flying off. There you go. Collect the set. Nicely done. Bruno, what did you think?
Oh, you didn't make it easy for him, didn't you? Locked out of the room, you gave him the phone number. He has to chase you all around the room. But you got there at the end. You got her in the end, thank God. That was never going to happen. But listen, there is one thing. Rumba is very, very hard for men because what you have to do is called continuous movement. It never, ever stops. Your body always, always, always flows. It's very, very hard to do. And at times it was a little bit jagged, but I love the concept. You got your girl. You got your girl.
It helped there was no door. Carrie Ann?
Okay, well, what I appreciate is that you took the note from last week. There were definitely dynamics going on this week that I have never seen before from you, so I'm really proud of you for that. Once that chorus kicked in, I felt like this zoom. I think all the women felt it too when you led Sharna out. You spun her out. I was like, me, I'm next. Everybody wanted to get in there. Everybody
in sync.
Oh, that bad choice of words, yeah.
Down, Sarah. You were together in your choreography in synchronization, and I like that because it was hard to do with the wall. And I think that was well rehearsed, and I think you did a solid rumba.
All right, Nick, what did you think about that?
Well, first off, I just gotta say, Sharna, if there's anybody on this planet that knows how hard you work every single week in these competitions, year after year, it's me. And honestly, I can't be more proud of what I just saw on the dance floor tonight. That's one thing. Thank you so much. It was an honor. And to you, Bonner, the one thing that I can say is that I think that you have to try to find a way to let go. You have to let go. Once the dance is in you, just allow it to just take control of you, over you. And that's the only note that I really have, but I thought it was brilliant.
All right, and Len.
Well, each dance has got a character. Rumba, you've got to show a little bit more emotion. I thought your lines were good. The bits between the lines could have been a little bit more fluid, a little bit more dancing. But it's not your best dance, but it's certainly not your worst. Well done.
Thank you so much. All right, there you go. Head on up to the skybox for scores. And as they head up there, our stars want your votes, obviously. I also want your tweets. Let them hear from you using hashtag DWTS. This week we want to know about your favorite boy band and girl group performances. You may see your tweet on the screen during the show. Aaron?
Good job, you guys. Come on over. Well, I mean, no pressure, right? Nick Carter sitting right up there, judging you. You're with his own partner. The good news is, if Sharna does as good a job with him as he, with you, you will be performing in Vegas as well. So congratulations. That's exciting. He gave you some advice. Let it go. What do you think of his comments?
I think it's great advice. I second guess myself still. This is so new to me, but I'm giving it all I got, and my body's giving out on me at times, but I have an amazing dance partner.
Yeah.
And I had a lot of fun doing this dance and learning it, and it's just an honor to dance to one of Nick's songs too. So
you did amazing.
And you guys did fabulous. Great comments from the judges as well. So wonderful job. Let's see what they thought.
Carrie Ann Inaba.
8.
Nick Carter.
8.
Len Goodman.
7. Okay.
Bruno Tonioli.
7.
All right. So 30 out of 40 for Bonner and Sharna. Sharna screaming, I love you, Nick. She loved the 8. So write that down. Good news. You guys still have another dance coming up. The boy dance. Boy group dance. Sorry, whatever. And you'll get more points. Group band. You get me. Team dance. But the good news, more points, and you at home need to vote. Tom?
Thanks, Aaron. You know, I always wondered where the furniture from Mad Men ended up. Next up, Nancy and Artem Paso Doble to a hit by En Vogue and Normani and Val Salsa to the Pussycat Dolls. Plus, later tonight, unfortunately, one couple will be eliminated. The pressure is on.
Have you gotten a 10 yet?
No, I didn't get my Disney 10.
This is the first time we have 2 dances. Boys versus girls?
Yeah, it is.
I get it. Super hard. You okay?
Yes.
You sure?
This show's harder than I ever imagined.
Did I ever say this is going to be such an easy dance for
I
you,
didn't
David?
say you said that.
Dancing us back in. Welcome back to Boy Bands versus Girl Groups night. Right now, we're going to keep the competition going with the Olympic medalist who last week earned her highest score of the season so far.
Tonight, Nancy and Artem hope to keep the momentum going with a Paso Doble to En Vogue's solid gold hit, Free Your Mind.
Wow, Really turned it on.
You held your own like a true leading lady, so no doubt.
You always kind of freak yourself out, and then you do so wonderful.
I think that's just part of my process.
You managed to always pull it off.
I trust you. That's why it's working.
This week we're doing a passo to Free Your Mind by En Vogue.
It's been done.
Probably.
Oh, it was done by Max and Mel B. I like the song, but I've been watching the show since the beginning, so I remember Mel B dancing to this. You know, she did the dance perfectly. Oh no, I can't do this. We haven't gotten a 10 yet, and of course it would be great to get a 10.
You okay?
Yes.
For the past 10 weeks, Nancy's been killing herself, mentally and physically, because she wants to look like a professional dancer. I want to win as much as she does, but this journey is supposed to be fun. I don't want Nancy to lose sight of that.
I'll be right back. This whole thing is I'm not excited about this.
We can't continue doing this. It's unproductive, and I'm not expecting you to be perfect on second day of knowing the steps.
Sorry.
There is no need for apologizing.
Why not? I've wasted all this time.
You're not wasting time. Let's work on it and let's put our best effort into it to make it happen. I would love that.
A new nickname, Nancy Kick-Ass Kerrigan. Good job.
Boy.
You didn't, wait, you weren't happy with that? No, never mind. We'll find out what they have to say. All right, good stuff, I thought. Carrie Ann, what did you think?
Yeah! Let the cage bird fly. Girl, that was amazing. I'm so excited because I feel that this is the first time you've really tapped into this power in this way. And what I liked is the way you were able, there was a moment when you lost control in the beginning. You were in hold, and I felt like you were kind of, because you were in the cage and you had all this energy and it didn't balance well with Artem in the beginning, but you found your way. You corrected yourself, and for the rest of the dance, I thought you were spot on. Well done. Thank you.
All right, Nick.
Wow. I love this Nancy Kerrigan right here, I'll tell you that. Man, you commanded that floor, okay? My mind is blown. You have freed my mind.
Len?
Nancy, listen to me. Don't doubt yourself. You get yourself into a pickle, then you start to get tension through your shoulders because you want to do it so great. Just come. You're a terrific dancer.
Thank you.
Just accept that. come back out and just dance. And don't let all this stuff get in your head, because it's going to ruin you. Just come out and dance.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
I'm still not clear what you thought about this.
Shoulders.
Is all shoulders? You too
Well,
much
no,
shoulders?
listen, too long in the cage, that got on my nerves a bit. Then you come out, you were getting tense through your shoulders, and then you were getting a little bit unstable in your movements. Paso doble, sharp, clean, clear, crisp. You want me to go on, Tom?
Not really, no.
No.
Bruno?
Thank you very much.
Well, I am shocked and appalled. I thought you were a lady. And you unleashed the beast tonight. Oh, the aggression. Like a lioness on a hunt. What you have to, I love actually, I have to say that there is a section when you were not on hold. You turned these young bulls into boy toys at your beckoning. And that is the attitude to have. You cannot, we told you before, Lenny's right. If something goes wrong, it happens up here. You just lose your shapes. Keep it internalized, it doesn't matter, cover it up, but never, ever, ever lose your shaping.
Okay.
I told you before.
All right. Okay. Just quickly before we go to scores, I got the sense that you were critiquing yourself as you were walking over here.
Like always, yeah.
Like always.
Yeah, I mean, we just did the whole dress rehearsal and the rehearsal before with different boots, and they wanted me to change them, and I did, and so I felt a little different and off, and so, yeah, it sort of threw me, I think, a little bit, but, you know, it's okay.
All right. Let's see what the judges thought score-wise about the dance. Let's go to score.
Carrie-Anne Inaba.
I loved it. 9.
Nick Carter.
8.
Len Goodman.
8.
Bruno Tognoli.
8.
33 out of 40 for Nancy and Arda. More judges' points coming up. They also need your votes. There's a lot more dancing to come on our first ever boy bands versus girl groups night. David, Heather, and Rashad dance to the music of NSYNC, TLC, and the Four Tops. And we've got a fun jive from Nick and Peta after this live. Welcome back. Our boy bands versus girl groups competition continues with the Bachelor star dancing to a hit by one of the most popular American boy bands of all time. This week, Nick and Peta faced moments of self-doubt while training for their jive to Fun, Fun, Fun by the Beach Boys.
Hey, babe. Can I hold this? I think having a coffee makes me relatable.
This week, Nick and I are dancing the jive to Fun, Fun, Fun by the Beach Boys.
I've been looking forward to the jive. It sounds fun.
But it's really, really hard. It's a lot of steps, and it's super fast.
I'm already nervous.
Shall we begin? 1, 2.
I think my confidence level is as high as it can be given that we're tied for 4th with Heather and Max.
7, 8.
Almost! But I'm physically tired, I'm mentally tired. I want it to be easy for me right now. Honestly, at this point, I'm trying to survive. My left sucks. That's really garbage right now. This experience has been surreal to me. I grew up watching Nancy Kerrigan trying to win a gold medal. I hate that part. I've watched David Ross hit a home run. I've had Rashad on my fantasy football team. I was terrible to that whole, I'm getting worse. It's hard not to get self-conscious about whether I belong here or not, just being the reality TV reject. Legs don't feel good.
It's going pretty well. Overall morale is pretty high. I think he's happy.
I get it. It's super hard. I suck.
Super. You don't suck. Let's be honest. The competition is about personality and the journey, and you've had an incredible one so far. What you just showed me today in our jive was incredible. You're making strides every week, and everybody can see that.
I'd still consider myself an underdog, but I'm just going to enjoy it and pinch myself because I just feel lucky to be able to do this.
I think you're going to deliver.
Beach Boys action. Making their way through a maze of cameras and moving parts.
It's my floaty.
It's your floaty came off. Well, of all the things that could have come off, that's okay. That's okay. Nick, what you think?
Look, if there's anybody here in this competition that fits the profile for being in a boy band, you know it's you, okay? Truthfully, like, you got the girls, you got the look, but you got to work on the moves just a little bit more. And I loved it. I thought it was fun. I really did.
Yeah. All right, Len?
Well, Jive, you've got to show fun and you've got to show freedom. And that came out. What was lacking was polish and finesse. You know, I wasn't picking up a lot of good vibrations, if you want to be honest about it. Well, what do you want me to tell lies? It was fun, it was entertaining. Got to work on polishing it up.
All right, Bruno.
Well, yes, it was fun in the sun. It was a bit like a Jive with a sunstroke. You know, you got your foot. One foot was in Malibu, the other one was in San Francisco, and I don't know what was going on in the middle, but you had a great ride. I mean, Jive is all about precision and timing and foot placement. You can't throw the feet like, oh my God, the standing's out. Oh my God, the standing's out. Yeah, I mean, I know you're playing a character, but it has to be identifiable with the dance. But I love the effort. You really put a great effort in.
I love watching you recreate their dances all night.
It was like with children.
No, it's nothing.
That looked nothing like what I saw you
It's like
do.
watching the Cartoon Network version over there. Carrie Ann?
Okay, what I really do love is you coming out of your shell and just sort of enjoying the process now. I can really see it, and it's showing in the way you move. Unfortunately, in the jive, we do want to see sort of the right toning in the foot, and sometimes watch your hands, because I do feel like you're on a roll, you're going somewhere. Last week you had your highest scores yet. Just watch the little blades. You just, like, we wanted more of that energy in your feet. Your feet were kind of all like, wah, 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 and your hands were like this. So just kind of interchange that.
Okay, thank you.
Get it right.
Okay.
Thank you.
Head on up to the skybox for scores. And while they're heading up there, let me tell you that we're throwing an all-new challenge at our stars with next Monday's A Night at the Movies. Each couple will try to evoke the feeling of a specific movie genre like romance, science fiction, horror, action, hopefully not documentary, as they dance for immunity from elimination. Aaron?
We joked in dress rehearsal. Jive is no joke. I mean,
It is no
that's a
joke.
hard one.
It is very hard. It's punishing on the body.
Yes.
I knew I was going to have a feet problem going in. Yeah.
I am not a judge, and I thought you were amazing. I love the solo, the best part, where
thank
you
you
kind
so
of,
much.
you're welcome. I'm not giving you any points, though.
That's okay, but I'll take the compliment.
But the good news is you do have the team dance coming up to have a chance to get more points.
Awesome.
But you did look like you were having fun.
It was fun.
Yeah,
Had a blast.
even though it was hard for your body.
It was a lot of fun.
Yeah, let's see what the judges thought.
Carrie-Anne Inaba.
7.
Nick Carter.
7.
Len Goodman.
7.
Bruno Tognoli.
7.
All right, 28 out of 40 for Nick and Peta. Good news, this is over. Even better news, you have the team dance coming up where you can get more points. If they're able to get through tonight's elimination, you have to get your votes in for them. Tom?
A little hostile applause from you people there. Coming up, 2 girl group dances will match brother against neon-vested brother. It's a Schmerkowski showdown as Normani and Val go up against Heather and Max. He's back live. Welcome back. It is our first ever boy bands versus girl groups night. Next on the floor, our girl group singer.
Normani and Val trained for a salsa dance to a #1 hit by the Pussycat Dolls.
Your dance just showed every little girl that you can do anything you want. It's a Disney.
39 out of 40.
I went to the top of the leaderboard. I don't want to go back to the middle.
This week we're doing the salsa to the Pussycat Dolls, When I Grow Up. And she says, when I grow up, I want to be famous. I want to be a star. I want to be in movies.
I want to see the world, drive nice cars. I want to have groupies. Careful what you wish for because you just might get it. When I was a little girl, I would sit at my computer for hours and hours trying to pick up the choreography to When I Grow Up.
That specific video.
That specific video. These girls were who I wanted to be, like literally when I grow up, no pun intended.
Let's make this salsa a memory you will never forget. There's no time to stop. It all moves.
Looking back, I didn't think that it would be as hard as it is.
If it's easy right away, then it's not worth it.
I've been in this since I was 15 years old, so there's a lot that I missed out on. I didn't have school dances. I didn't go to my own prom. I missed out on all the football games. I just got overwhelmed.
The bar is always set for Normani. People know she's capable, and they expect her to come up with incredible stuff every single week.
Being on Dancing with the Stars is one of the toughest things that I have done. Even being in Fifth Harmony, we do some crazy stuff, but this is pretty gnarly.
Nice.
But I'm having the best time ever. So that's just my moment.
Girl, this whole thing is your moment.
from the world's happiest construction workers. Standing on, my dear. That's all right. You don't have to breathe now. Len, what you think?
I thought that dance showcased just what a great dancer you are. However, what it didn't do was showcase what a great salsa dancer you are. I would have liked to have seen a little more salsa content throughout. I'm not a big fan of the hip-hop section. Val, you know that.
I love you. We have to specify what salsa content means. Is it salsa syllabus or salsa content? Because this is salsa, advanced salsa content.
Listen.
We're not going to slow it down and show you syllabus.
I understand, Val, and
better
you've got to go with the music you get and how
Exactly.
you feel that works, and I've got to go with what my expectations are.
I got
of
the
a
hard
salsa.
hat for
You're
you,
not
Len. Don't
wrong.
be jealous. I got you.
Dancing is purely about taste.
Thank you.
And
Absolutely.
that's the bottom
All
line.
right. Meanwhile, there's Bruno, who damn near knocked me into the audience.
I didn't help it. And it's good actually to have a handyman there because I think I need to borrow him. I think you melted all my wiring. You blow my boxes. That is a performance from someone that's in it to win it. You nailed every move like a fury. The underarm turns and spins were absolutely perfect.
Thank you.
Loved it.
All right, Carrie Ann.
It's true. Like when I grow up, I want to be like you, even though I'm 20 years older than you. Okay, there's something about you that is so fantastic. Every move you do, you stick it. You know exactly what you're doing. You know exactly where you're focused, and your lines are perfection. Well done.
There you go. And Nick, you have what it takes to take this all the way.
Right.
Okay, and I know that's a big responsibility, but the only bit of advice that I have for you is just stay the course and don't look back. You got this.
Thank you.
All right. A lot of nice words, right? And you deserve them, but let's see what the scores are like. Let's take a look at those.
Carrie Ann Inaba.
10.
Nick Carter.
10.
Len Goodman. Bruno Tonioli.
38 out of 44. Normani and Val so far. They are dancing again in the team dance round, but you still have to vote. Really, Len? Still to...
We love you, Len. We love you.
We all do. Still to dance to their boy band hits. David and Lindsay and Rashad and Emma, and then the team dance round before one couple is eliminated live. Welcome back. Coming to the floor now with his boy band routine, the major leaguer who last week dropped to the bottom of the leaderboard. This week, the cracks were beginning to show as David and Lindsay trained to get back in the game with an Argentine tango to the very first hit of NSYNC.
Last week I had a blast, but we're on the bottom of the leaderboard. I see a ton of dancers that are more talented than me. The most frustrating part is working extremely hard and feeling like you're getting better, but it just may just not be good enough.
We're dancing to I Want You Back by NSYNC, and we are doing an Argentine tango. It's like a very passionate dance.
That's gonna be weird for us, huh?
Yeah, a little bit.
Oh my nipple.
What did I do?
I don't know. Ripped it off. This show's harder than I ever imagined. It's hard to always put on a smile. I try to as much as I possibly can and be positive, but you're not going to have fun every day. Oh, man, that hurt. Think your hip bone hit me right in the ear. God dang. It's hard.
Of course it's hard. Did anyone say this was going to be easy? Did I ever say this is going to be such an easy dance for you,
I didn't
David?
say you said that.
So then why are
It's
you
okay
being
to
so
be
hard for
frustrated when
yourself?
something's hard.
Exactly, but not frustrated to the...
Because I expect good things. What do you mean? Why are you so hard? You're hard on yourself?
Of course I am, but not to the point where I get defeated and I keep myself from progressing because I'm so upset about what's happening. That's what I mean. Is like, you can be frustrated. Don't think that you can't get it, because you can. You always do.
I wouldn't be frustrated if I didn't want it. I want to do well. And so the frustration comes from caring.
Sitting here late at night after we're freaking tired, rehearsing hard and trying to be better.
Listen to this?
Yeah, you do. I'm your coach. You have to listen to it.
You're not my coach. You're my partner. She understands that we're not always going to be, happy-go-lucky. She's definitely a partner to me. I mean, she is my coach, but I don't look at it like that. She's my teammate. Help me out, please.
Come on over here, you two. There you go. Good job. All right, Bruno, we'll start with you.
Oh, David, so stern and so mean. A man on a mission to get the job done, and you nearly actually did it. It started very well, but a couple of links were a little bit shaky, and you nearly dropped her.
Yeah.
I mean, that you have to be very, if you attempt those very spectacular lifts, it has to be flawless and weightless. I thought, oh my God, she's on the floor. But I appreciate the fact that you actually did a proper Argentine tango. A few mistakes, but
well done. Carry on. I wouldn't talk.
I know you would. Are you okay?
Yeah.
Because you don't seem yourself. I'm just going to say, and it's hurting me because part of what's so great about you and your performance is the joy that you put into every dance. I know you went for a true Argentine tango with that sort of character, but what's going on? Because you don't feel, I don't know, you feel like you gave up halfway through.
No. No, I wanted to nail that lift, and I hadn't dropped her all week, thank goodness.
Oh, that's good.
She's still here, so. No, I'm just trying to be like more sensual and sexual. I don't think it comes off real good. It's just really a weird relationship we have. It's like my daughter, so it's like hard to be like, sorry. I think I come off as grumpy when I'm serious, and I don't mean to.
Your sexy look is grumpy.
Yeah, my sexy look is
Love you, Dad.
What's wrong with him?
No, I
appreciate that you attempted a true Argentine tango, and I do know that that lift is extremely difficult. You did not drop her. You did bring her down. It was a little bit of a rough landing. In general, it was just a little rough around the edges, but kudos to you for going for the true thing.
Not our best run.
You had to feel comfortable in the hands of a World Series catcher that you wouldn't be dropped, right?
Oh, I feel so comfortable.
There you go. Nick?
Okay, so I have to ask the question, and I promise it will not affect your score. NSYNC or Backstreet?
I just met you backstage. I've never met any of them, so it was really cool to meet you. So I gotta go with Backstreet.
That's a good thing. I like that. No, I can tell that you are a fighter. Yeah. And everything that you've done in your life, you are a fighter. And I was more than impressed. I thought it was your best work, period.
Thank you.
You know, the problem with this show, Nick, as it goes on, you get frustrated because you can't get the steps. You get frustrated because you want him to do it and he's not. And you get this conflict going. Plus, this week, you've had to cope not only with this dance, you've got another dance to come. So it's an absolute double whammy. And for me, coming out, knowing all that pressure, I thought you did a marvellous job. Well done.
Before we get the scores, which we'll do right here, you and I were talking earlier in the day, because I know you were being pretty hard on yourself about kind of hitting the wall a little bit this week. And what I told you is if you were to look at video going back 23 seasons, you would see virtually every single person hit a wall going to week 6 or 7 or 8.
Well, it was actually nice to see Nancy's package and her get frustrated. I was like, okay, it's not just me. You know, I want to get the steps second day in. You want to, you feel like I've picked things up pretty fast as a professional athlete. This is a lot tougher than that.
Misery loves company is a cliche for a reason. Yeah.
Sorry, Nancy.
Yeah, there you go. Let's take a look at what it all means in scores for you.
Carrie Ann Inaba.
7.
Nick Carter.
8.
Len Goodman.
7.
Bruno Tognoli.
7.
All right, so 29 out of 40 for David and Lindsay so far. Team dance points are coming up. You still have to vote. Next up, our running back takes us to Hicksville, USA. Rashad and Emma tango to a song by the Four Tops, and then Heather and Max rumba to TLC. We're coming right back live. We are back. Last Monday, our NFL running back slipped from the top of the leaderboard into a tie for 5th. On a very busy week, Rashad and Emma worked to recapture the magic with a tango to a #1 hit by the Four Tops.
Let's
go do it.
I have not seen you do a bad dance, but tonight your movements felt a little small and constricted. 7. What?
It's not nice coming from being at the top of the leaderboard to then having a drop in the scores like we did last week. So now we really need to step our game up.
Foot, lock and lock. Manhandle me.
Okay.
Treat me like a football right there, okay?
Emma's kicking my butt in rehearsals every day.
Ha! You gonna try that again?
This girl don't be playing around, man. There's a lot of pressure on me. Not only am I trying to get back on the top of the leaderboard with tango, we also have a group dance. Plus, I'm still training for the NFL. I got a lot to prove. I'm gonna be in the best shape of my life for NFL this year.
Did you hear if you're getting picked up from any teams yet?
Not yet. I'm currently a free agent. You do get anxious. You do get anxious as a free agent because you want to get ready for the season. But right now, I don't worry about the things that I can't control. That's a wrap from rehearsals. Now I'm about to hit the field. You would never hear me complain at all. I'm thankful for every opportunity I get. I take nothing for granted.
There it is.
But that doesn't mean I don't fight for what I want. You want to try to hold me and resist me from running forward. We're going to be back on the top of the leaderboard this week. You good?
Yeah.
My whole life has been about proving people wrong. I kind of like it.
Hey, what happened?
Emmett Smith here watching you. Season 3 champion Emmett Smith. Celebrating his anniversary with Pat here. Good stuff. Good stuff. Carrie Ann.
Oh my gosh, I love the beginning. Nick and I were like, don't, get it. You were so in it. Okay, the beginning was absolute perfection. Like, you had your own groove. You put the other three to shame. I'm sorry. You were the star for sure in that number. And when you came down and you got into hold, thank you so much, because now you're dancing with style and technique, and that's what we want.
You know, one of the things I notice on this show, and when it comes to athletes, sometimes they could be either like really, really good or kind of so-so. It's like there's no really in between. And what I noticed tonight is that you have elevated yourself to the level of being elite. All right? That's the way I look at it.
All right. Len?
Well, you know, you had to do the tango. So it wasn't the Argentine tango, so you don't get the option of doing lifts and things. It's a proper ballroom dance. What I appreciated, you got into hold. Okay, you lost your frame a little bit, but you stuck in hold. You showed us a proper tango. You got a little bit excited and you started attacking a little bit, which lost you a little bit of control. But I tell you, I'd rather you come out and attack than be a Nancy Pansy sort of dancer. You know, you come out and give it.
All right, Bruno.
They say, when the going gets tough, the toughs get winning. I'm telling you, I love the combination. It really went very well of the classic Motown and classic tango. So strong, so driven. You wanted to show us what you've got. And I tell you, you got plenty. Plenty of talent.
All right, rave reviews all around. Head on up to the skybox for scores. Good stuff. Next week, the couples who survive tonight's cut will be back on the floor in an attempt to win immunity from next week's elimination. One couple will be spared. The others dance off for additional judges' points, and that is next Monday night at 8, 7 Central. Aaron?
Okay. Big night for Rashad. I mean, first of all, we find out Simone thinks you're sexy. And as we hear that cute little giggle back there. And then, you know, they're saying you did a proper tango. Len talked about you getting a little excited. Did you get a little jacked up during that dance?
I did. I wanted to hit it like I've been practicing. I felt the music, the energy, so I might have got ahead of myself a little bit.
Well, I looked over back at Miss Peta, and she was like, that was so good. What was the difference this week versus last week?
Drilling me.
Really? Football coach over there. Yeah.
Yes, she was kicking my tail this whole entire week, and we knew we had to come back stronger coming off last week and show something different.
Yeah.
And this was sharp. I got away from being, free floating and trying to be sharp.
It was awesome. And you, by the way, on that football field, holding on for dear life was everything Emma Slater. Let's get your scores. Good job.
Carrie Ann Inaba.
9.
Nick Carter.
10.
Len Goodman. 9. Bruno Tognoli.
9.
Not bad at all, Rashad and Emma. 37 out of 40. Yeah, yes?
Yes, we'll take it.
Yes. And the good news, even more points coming up in your next dance. You got to go get ready. But before you do, can you give me a little preview? What are we looking for out of this number from you guys?
Sexy.
That's it. That's all you're saying. What else is there to say, Tom?
All right, Aaron, thanks. Last up in the first round, Heather and Max together again. Sorry, Alan. Sorry. They'll dance when we come back live. That's all 6 of our troop all together for the first time this season. Brandon and Haley, Alan and Britt, Artur and Brittany. Great stuff, guys. We are back with the final dance of tonight's first round. Now, this week, Heather has been reunited with Max for a romantic rumba through a platinum-selling #1 hit by TLC.
How was your Disney week?
It was awesome. It was a dream come true.
Alan's officially fired. I'm taking over as of tonight.
Max is back. It's fantastic. He's very special, and it's kind of like home for me.
Rumba is super sexy.
I think it's wonderful.
What about like the close proximity of the facial
You know,
elements?
I'm going to have to talk to my husband about it for a little bit.
Be like, here, honey, that's the rumba. Have you gotten a 10 yet?
No, I didn't get my Disney 10.
I'm gonna get you this 10. 5, 6. Rumba's a very dull sort of thing. This.
That's awkward.
No, it's not.
To throw your hand?
Yeah, throw it.
Okay. Max is a very passionate guy.
Throwing hands cannot be choreographed. It has to happen.
That's just passion.
We're gonna set up a storyline in which I win her back from Alan by virtue of a very sexy dance. That's some adult stuff that's happening, you know what I mean?
I love this dance. It's making me feel youthful and young.
Content check. Performance
Maybe
check,
it's not
everybody.
perfect, but check.
Oh, it's gonna be perfect. Check. I'm back.
Staring at a sun that she just can't touch.
And a drip-drying Alan over there. By the way, in the ballroom from TLC, Chili is here with us. Great to have you here. All right, here. All right, nice stuff. Good to have him back.
Amazing to have him back.
Oh, good.
As much as we love Alan. You know.
Yes.
Thank you, Alan. Thank you, Alan, for
Second
holding it
time.
down for like a million weeks, apparently. I missed a lot. So.
He's towel drying right now. He's good. Nick, what'd you think?
That was my favorite dance of the night. You were elegant, you were beautiful, and most importantly, you told a story with the way that you danced. And that's what we all want. It was amazing.
There you go. Len.
Well, welcome back, Max.
Thank you, Len.
Lovely leg action. Beautiful stretching through and then straightening the leg. I love the speed. Whip it. Wait a little bit cool. And then back in fast, sharp. It was a knockout dance. I really loved it.
Yeah. Wow. It was like watching Kim Basinger in Dancing with the Stars Confidential.
That's exactly who I was channeling.
You see, I can read your... No man can resist you wearing that form. Look at her. She was stunning on that dance. Stunning. Played like a star, danced like a champion. Amazing.
All right.
Yeah.
Carrie Ann?
Absolutely, by far, hands down, your best dance.
Oh, thank you.
Max, you coming back, I don't know, there was a difference in you tonight. There was a groundedness and there was an elegance. You were grounded and you were more up. It was beautiful, the technique was all there, and it was stunning.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
All right, wave reviews. Thank you, buddy. Okay. Up to the skybox. Next week, we have got an all-new challenge for our stars that they dance to celebrate a night at the movies. Each couple will try to capture the spirit of a specific movie genre while they try to win immunity from both elimination and a dance-off. Should be interesting. Aaron?
Bring your clutch. What are you going to do without that clutch? Weird. How come I never looked like that when I did the rumba? That was you did try. You did try. That was amazing. And such fabulous comments from the judges. How did it feel?
It felt so great. You know, I was really, before this whole run, I was really shaky and nervous because I was like, it has to be good, it has to be great. And then he really was making me, you know, be calm and grounded, so that helped a lot.
Yeah, and your legs are 1,000,000 miles long, and they looked fantastic. Gorgeous.
I was never known to calm people down, but I'm trying.
Valid point. Very true story. Let's see what the judges thought.
Carrie Ann Inaba. Nick Carter. Len Goodman. Bruno Tognoli.
Perfect score for Heather and Max. First perfect score of this season, and thank goodness you had your clutch here the whole time. You look great with it. Girl group dance coming up. You got to go get ready for that. Good luck. More points coming. Yeah, Tom.
A nice welcome back for Max, too. A perfect score. And the scores for the first round are in. Now, next up, the team dances. Boy bands versus girl groups for total ballroom domination.
Boys versus girls this week.
Yeah, it is.
Pressure's really high because the four of us are on top of the leaderboard.
They got some outstanding dancers. We have the personality.
Girl, you don't even know we're the hottest boy band alive.
Tonight is gonna be ladies' night.
Hey, we're take just a moment, because we've been saying this off camera during the commercials. How good a job is Nick Carter doing tonight?
Not bad for Backstreet Boy, right?
Great having you here, buddy.
Thank you.
Now, before we start tonight's second round, though, we are going to reveal some results.
Ready for this? We've combined your votes from last week with last week's judges' scores, and we can now reveal that the members of one of these two teams are safe to dance again next week, and the other team, they're in jeopardy.
All right, Team Boy Band and Team Girl Group. The team who is safe to dance next week is... Team Boy Band. Bonner and Sharna, David and Lindsay, Nick and Peta, Rashad and Emma, you're all safe.
So that means, Team Girl Group, you are in jeopardy.
Okay, we're going to start this team dance round with the Team Boy Band.
Yeah, right after last week's show, they trained together for the first time, and that's when Bruno revealed a special twist.
Cool team's here. The good team.
Boys versus girls this week.
Yeah, it is.
Hello, my lovely boy band. For the first time this season, you will all be dancing as a team. But there will be an extra challenge. You four celebrities have to dance on your own for at least 20 seconds as a boy band without the help of your partners.
Oh, God.
Let's see some shirtless men.
Wait. I got to take off my shirt with you three. We got abs all over the place and rolls right over here.
We're dancing to a medley of 3 different songs from 3 really iconic boy bands. We have Jackson 5, New Kids on the Block, and we have One Direction.
We got 20 seconds, right? And we got to do something together.
Me and the guys took it upon ourselves to come up with our own choreography.
Oh my God, look at Bonner. Bonner just wants to take his shirt off and do some rodeo. Fine by us. Oh my God, David.
I'm the lead singer, obviously. The rest of the guys are backup dancers for me. I
don't know about Dave. I might have to check on him. He might have been a stripper back in the day or something.
I had 3 other full-grown sweaty men rubbing all over me.
Yeah, it's fantastic. There's a lot of pressure on tonight because, unfortunately, these 4 right here are the 4 bottom half of the leaderboard. So we need those points.
We're going up against 2 Olympians, a Beyonce backup dancer, and then we have a Fifth Harmony dancer dancing to a Fifth Harmony song.
That's going to look sick. I think we got a real strong group. Hopefully I don't weigh the team down. That's my only worry. Let's all get on the chair at the same time.
They got some outstanding dancers over there. There's no doubt about it. But I think we have the personality.
We just gotta bam, bring them out.
Could y'all imagine if we really were a boy band?
Girl, you don't even know we're the hottest boy band alive.
Girls, you better watch. How you doing, girl? Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, performing live tonight for the very first time, the hottest new boy band, R&B plus G.
that, huh? That had to make the dancing more fun, knowing you're all coming back next week, right?
It did. Made it a little bit more relaxed and we could just have a good time.
Exactly. All right. Let's see if the results met the judges' approval. Blah, blah, blah,
Yeah, blah, blah, blah. Yeah. That was full of gimmicks and crowd-pleasing moves. But I tell you what, that's what you've got to do if you're going to beat the girls. So good on you. Plenty of fun. It made Bruno and I cry. Yeah.
All right, Bruno.
Oh my God, after this, each and every one of you is ready to go solo. It was like the Spinal Tap version of a boy band. With a little bit of lost direction, a bit of instinct, but the most fabulous mess I have ever seen. I was crying. I literally was crying. Thank you very much.
The four guys together down here without your partners, you nailed it. I mean, that Magic Mike session you did a couple weeks ago paid off. I didn't expect you guys to dance so well together. But I do have to say there was one person that kind of missed his staging a little bit, Bonner, just a couple times. But other than that, as a group, it was much better than I expected it to be. Well done.
Ladies and gentlemen, there is a new boy band in town, okay? Get the record deal going. Let's record some music. Let's put you out there, okay? You guys missed your calling, okay? You guys were great. I loved it. All right, let's do this, guys. You guys did a great job.
All right, good stuff, guys. Head on up to the skybox for scores. Congratulations. All right, keep moving. Nothing to see here. Keep moving. In keeping with tonight's theme, ABC's newest competition show, Boy Band, will premiere June 22nd. Tune in and create America's next great boy band sensation. You may have just seen it. Aaron?
You guys won't know this, but when you go back and you watch this later tonight, there is a shot of Carrie Ann just getting down to it, arms in the air, like she is just full on enjoying this board. But how fun was it?
Oh my God, this was so much fun. And I think even Bonner said this is the most fun he's had all season.
Yeah.
He was so looking forward. I loved seeing all the guys get together, help each other out, give advice. The camaraderie on this team was epic.
Thank you for choreographing the stool scene, guys. We really appreciate it. Let's get the scores.
Carrie Ann Inaba.
8.
Nick Carter.
9.
Len Goodman. 8. Bruno Tognoli.
8. 53 out of 40 for this group. Of course, this will be added to their scores. And great news, nobody from this group is going home tonight, but they still need your votes, Tom.
All right, Aaron, thanks. Next up, the women of Team Girl Group. Before they dance for their judges' scores, here's how they work through some awkward moments in training.
Let's go.
We're in the girl group, and I feel like the energy is really good.
The pressure's really high because the four of us are on top of the leaderboard.
It's gonna be awesome because behind every awesome woman, there's a pretty cool guy.
Oh my.
No?
Our girl dance tonight is a medley of Chiffons, TLC, and Normani's group, Fifth Harmony.
The idea is that it's your crazy night out with the girls.
Nancy was breaking it down in the room, getting a little sexy. I was like, whoa.
Somebody put your hands on my ass.
I'm sorry.
Wow, this is terrible.
Oh, God, another sexy role. How do you make this?
What are you talking about?
Nothing.
It's basically acting. I mean, none of this is real. You know, there's no connection, so you just kind of have to.
Cool, no, it's good to know. This is our last rehearsal. The pressure's on. We got to make it happen.
The 20-second solo with so many people, so many cameras.
Come on, dance.
It's challenging.
Spread the leg to open this bit.
It's totally awkward.
We have to do great. and we need to get these points.
Right now, it's at 2%, and we want it at 150%.
This is like your time to shine. You guys are gonna be amazing.
I'm excited. At this point, I'll put on a tutu, and you can call me Mary for all I care. Don't call me Mary. And I'm not gonna put on the tutu, but that's just the internal excitement that I'm feeling right now.
So, no Mary, no tutu, but the members of Team Girl Group will try to better Team Boy Band score when we come back. And then one couple, unfortunately, will be eliminated live. Welcome back. Before the break, we revealed the men of Team Boy Band are safe. They each earned 33 points from the judges for their dance. Hoping they can better that are the women who are currently in jeopardy. Team Girl Group.
He went away. You hung around. Bothered me every night. Said, Kelly, when I would go out with you, you said things that weren't very nice. My boyfriend is back, and you're gonna be in trouble. Hey, boyfriend, when you see him coming, better cut out on the double. Hey, boyfriend, you've been spreading lies that I was untrue. Hey, boyfriend, so look out now, 'cause he's coming after you. A scrub is a guy who thinks he's fly and is also known as a buster. Always talking about what he wants and just sits on his broke ass. So, no, I don't want no scrub. A scrub is a guy that can't get no love from me. Hanging out the passenger side of his best friend's ride. Trying to, if you don't have a car and you're walking, oh yes, son, I'm talking to you. If you live at home with your mama, oh yes, son, I'm talking to you. If you have a shoulder but you don't show love, oh yes, son, I'm talking to you. Wanna get with me with no money? Oh no, I don't want no scrub. The scrub is a guy that can't get no love from me. Hanging up the passenger side of his best friend's ride, trying to holler at me.
Girl Group. All right. Now, to some degree, this has become a radio show. We lost some lighting. Here we go. Let there be light. All right. Come on over here, guys. All right, now some of that was obscured by smoke and some by the fact that our lighting board went down. But what you could see, let's comment. Look at it. It feels like there's a helicopter and this is a police action now. Bruno, you start.
Girl,
girl's power is alive and well and still kicks ass. I love that you kind of covered like girl band through the decades, you know, the different style of performances, you know, from the chiffons to up to date, you know, Fifth Harmony. And you've done it very, very well. I don't know if I spotted something. It could be did somebody go wrong when we're facing that way?
Yeah.
Somebody went
wrong. I couldn't see because something happened.
I have to rush you along, but I'm doing
Okay,
it.
sorry.
Marianne?
Okay, quickly. I was a bit underwhelmed. You guys are so incredible, and I expected you to be so fierce because you're all so fierce. But I felt like it was underwhelming. I don't think it went through best dancing, and it didn't feel like it all came together as a group. There was one section that was very clean, though, I will say, but it didn't come together as a girl group kind of. Badass.
All right, Nick?
I have no idea why the girls are in trouble tonight because obviously, in my opinion, they are some of the best in this entire performance. This was amazing. I loved it. You were well choreographed, and it was very entertaining. I loved it.
All right, and
The quality of dancing was probably a little higher than the guys. However, I found the guys' routine more entertaining. I thought there was a lot of sitting down, a lot of messing about, but overall, it was what it was. It's the same.
I agree with Len.
All right. The audience disagrees, but the judges seem fairly consistent with that. Let's go right to the score.
Okay.
Carrie Ann Inaber.
8.
Nick Carter.
9.
Len Goodman.
8.
Bruno Tonioli.
34 out of 40 for the members of Team Girl Group. That'll be added to their individual scores for the night. Now, at this point, they're all in jeopardy, so the couples who survive will really need your votes tonight. Please head over to the stage, if you would, all of you guys, for the results. Aaron, hello.
This light doesn't work for me. I can't work in this light.
I know. This is like dress rehearsal lighting.
All right, the scores and votes from last week have been combined, so let's reveal some more results.
The first couple who is safe is... Simone and Sasha.
Also, safe to dance next week. I'm going to say it one more time. Also, safe to dance next week. Normani and Val. Oh, this is me. I was giving you guys some time, which means Heather and Max and Nancy and Artem, one of you had the lowest combined total of judges' scores and fewer votes, and will leave the competition tonight.
Heather and Max, Nancy and Artem on this 6th week of competition. The couple leaving right now is... After a perfect score, Heather and Max.
Well, you hear the reaction. I'm shocked. Audience not happy. How are you? What do you think?
I'm okay. You know, it's a competition, and I'm really happy that I got to do exactly what I got to do. It was very, very fun.
I have to say, in 24 seasons, that is probably the most vocally unhappy reaction we've gotten about a result. And for you, my friend, it's been such a strange season. One weekend to be injured, to have to sit on the sidelines and then come back to a perfect score and go home. How are you doing?
No, I'm good. I put in a lot of work to try and come back and give her the chance. I'm not saying anything. I think Alan did an amazing job. I think Heather is my inspiration moving forward. And, you know, what we've gone through together is unmatchable in my past season. So thank you.
Yes. And I really, really want to say thank you to both of them because they were magical. It was fantastic.
What a way to go out. The first perfect score of the season. Take a bow, a well-deserved bow. Heather and Max, you can see them tomorrow morning from New York on GMA and in a few minutes on our Facebook page. And we will see you next week. Have a great week.